I don't know if there is much better than waking up in the morning, using the bathroom, getting a glass of water, and putting on like a giant blanket, sitting down in front of your computer and playing a little bit of WoW. Well, okay, there's definitely better things, but I'll say one of the more relaxing things I've ever done is get in the habit of playing a little bit of WoW in the morning before my day, I guess, before work. I'm not really going to work today. It's a Saturday. I'm definitely not going to work today. I do go to work on Saturdays quite often, but thankfully not this Saturday. And I don't know if I want to use the word thankfully. I mean, I generally really like my job, actually. Anyway, so we're kind of... I want, like, Stalker Claws, I think. Thunderhorn Totem. To the east and west. Okay. I'm kind of gonna... I want to wander a little bit north here. We also need more swoop quills. And here's the cougars we need. I'm trying to remember how I go about this, right? So I figured out... Volume's a little bit loud. I figured out that I get Tame Beast, I think is the name of the skill, at level 10 or so. So that's what I'm going to need to be working towards, I guess. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, yes, that's what I really need. And then I also need more swoop quills, so just swoop, so we can grab that. I think I'm good on prairie stalkers, right? I don't think I need them for any quest. Now, I would like to work towards killing these pale mains over here, but I just don't know if we can. Like I said, I don't want to go in a cave. I'm generally going to avoid almost all cave quests. There's very few. Maybe when we get level 30, and we have, Feign Death, I might be more willing. Ooh, dodge, gross. And a swoop. Another dodge, Jesus. Okay, but I was trying to, I was a little bit slow on that. Is this swoop gonna kill us? My god. Jesus. Apparently I should not fight swoops at all, because they're like insane. I'm gonna die, oh my god. Wow. I used a potion and a level 9 swoop killed me. Holy crap. I wasn't quite at full health, but I legitimately didn't expect to die that easily. Wow, okay, so... well... Welcome to, the World of Warcraft. So... okay, Iron Man challenge. Oh my god, okay. We were like 4 minutes into this episode. Yikes, I did not expect to die that easily. Okay, I'm wondering if I should try a different class. Let's try this. Let me think about this. I am most familiar with mages of other classes that might be pretty decent. Now that was just me failing there. I just went in too relaxed, I think. Like I was like, oh, this will be fine, let's just do this. And I just wasn't thinking it through. Man. That swoop is dangerous. Like I legitimately didn't expect that. Let's go with the bald. No hair color, doesn't matter. That's the way to do it. Let's try a mage. I mean, welcome to the vanilla Iron Man, folks.
Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast undead armies of the Scourge seek to eradicate all life on Azeroth. Led by the Banshee Sylvanas Windrunner, A group of renegades broke away from the Scourge and freed themselves of the Lich King's domination. Known by some as the Forsaken, this group fights a constant battle, not only to retain its freedom from the Scourge, but also to slaughter those who would hunt them as monsters. With Sylvanas as their Banshee Queen, the Forsaken have built a dark stronghold beneath the ruins of Lordaeron's former capital city. This hidden Undercity forms a sprawling labyrinth that stretches beneath the haunted woods of the Tirisfal Glades. Though the very land is cursed, the zealous humans of the Scarlet Crusade still cling to their scattered holdings, obsessed with eradicating the undead and retaking their homeland.
I've always loved these intros.
Convinced that the primitive races of the Horde can help them achieve victory over their enemies, the Forsaken have entered an alliance of convenience. Harboring no true loyalty for their new allies, they will go to any lengths to ensure their dark plans come to fruition. As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the new order, human, undead, or otherwise.
It's like everyone picked bald mages? I see at least. I was bald warlock. Okay, well, welcome back, folks. Oh my god. Disappointing. That was like a couple hours of work, and it sure did not take a lot of time. It did not take a lot of time at all. Okay, so let me get up here. Let me remember what I've got. Okay, so we're gonna obviously keep this up. Skill-wise, well, the Forsaken needs to be on here. Do we start with the wand? We don't. There's really no point in shoot. Fireball and Frost Armor. Okay, got it. Undertaker Mordo. Speak with Shadow Priest Sarvis. Yes, yes, we can do that. Now, Mage is kind of nice, because Frost Armor may slow attacks. I thought it was a guaranteed slow. Anyway, this will be okay. So we're going to focus on being a ranged attacker. We want to get Frostbolt. I mean, once we get Frostbolt, we'll be in a little bit better shape. We can kite quite well. We can self-heal pretty nicely, thanks to Cannibalize. And we can Fireball as needed. Hello. Rude Awakening, okay. Free from control Lich King, blah blah. Shadow Priest wants you to kill 8 zombies and 8 wretched zombies. Mindless and wretched. Okay. Man, I'm so disappointed. I really thought we were finding a groove there. The swoops are deadly, because what they do is, the thing about them is, they don't have any mana, but they stun you pretty much every, what was it, 5 seconds or so? That's really painful. Alright, here goes the Fireball spam. Out of range, what? Resist, what? Alright, that's more like it. Start nuking these guys down. Feels good. Mindless zombies. The problem is we don't have any mana. We're gonna run out of mana so fast doing this. I think I'm just gonna cast twice and then melee them the rest of the way to try and give myself some chance of getting mana back. Look at all these zombies getting wrecked over here. Now, the good news is we're gonna ding pretty quickly. When we ding, we can nice. Getting a crit fireball goes a long way. Once we ding, we'll regenerate mana fully, so that's nice. Oh, man, I can't believe we died. This is gonna be painful. I don't really know how far I want to get with this series. I got to what was my record right there, was level 7. And yeah, it's level 7. I'm not feeling great about that. We'll see. This guy's got a lot of health. Wretched zombie. I'll hit him a 3rd time. That extra little tick of damage, an additional 2 fire damage over 4 seconds. Not exactly the most threatening damage over time, but yeah, better than nothing. Okay. Resist. Got him. What do we need? These guys respawn quite fast. Let's back up a little more. The good news is these things are not even really touching us. Apparently we're not touching them either as I resist it twice. Oh my god. Yeah, so the swoop's problem is the knockback, or the knockdown. Every, what, like 5 to 8 seconds it was doing a knockdown on me, and that dealt a lot of damage on top of that, and obviously shut down my DPS while I was stunned. So that's a pretty gross combo. Oh, is this person's gonna tag that one faster than I can? My goodness, there's a lot of mages out here. Or just undead in general, I guess. I mean, obviously a lot of undead, right? Between the zombies and the Forsaken. Like, Forsaken are almost the cousins of the zombies. Not quite, but... Alright, ding. Oh, nope. Resist. Now ding. There we go. Alright, we need more wretched ones, really. Seems like there's a weird ratio of wretched ones to mindless ones out here. Ooh, two-shotted. Cool. Alright, where's some more wretcheds? There we go. Anyway, so, well, I can see why that vanilla challenge, or the Iron Man challenge is so difficult in vanilla. I mean, seriously. If I was playing smarter, I wouldn't have attacked the swoop. I think, really, the rule needs to be to only fight mobs 1 level above me or lower. That mob was a 9, and we were a 7, if I remember correctly. So that kind of, I mean, that was probably one of my mistakes, was just overreaching beyond what I'm really capable of. So I'm trying to take some lessons from each character, which is probably going to be quite a few characters at this point. I think Mage is a decent choice for Iron Mans. Not perfect. Once you get things like Blink, Frost Nova, you get really good escape mechanisms. That's pretty late in the game, to be honest, relatively speaking. It looks like we're going to struggle to get to like level 10 or so. Given that I died as a hunter at level 7 in like the starting zone. Jeez. I expect my first death to honestly be from a PvP encounter. I expected someone to come up and get me, or something dumb like some other character, some other player running a bunch of mobs near me and me accidentally aggroing them. I didn't really expect to die just one-on-one versus a mob. I also wasn't full health when I fought the mob. Now that I think about it, I think I was at like 85% health. The mob almost was dead, so it was pretty close, so it's possible I could have... Ooh, is it leather bracers I can't equip, right? Oh, no, I can't equip leather, I just didn't know if those were leather. Alright, one more mindless one. They're all over the place here. There's one. The mindless ones are kind of squishy compared to the wretched ones, I think. Okay. Easy quest, easy life. Now, I do get a self buff myself, which is nice. Arcane Intellect, that's going to be handy. I think I don't get that to like level 8 or so. I think it's level 8. I remember usually having it by the time I go to Ragefire Chasm, so it could be 8, 10, or 12. Okay, the mindless one. What would I rather have? What do I have now? Neither of these? Let's go with the one with more armor. Hands. Follow-up quest. Get scavenger paws and dustbat wings. Read the glyphic scroll and speak to Isabella in the church in Death Note. Okay. Kill some rattle cages. Okay. What's the scroll say? Basically the same thing. How to learn new skills. Glyphic scroll. Easy stuff. What mage training can I learn? Oh, Arcane Intellect's level 2, I guess? I was just talking about that, that's really funny. Oh, we'll stick it on here. Okay, let's get our quests going. Boy, oh boy, I'm actually really excited about this challenge now. Now that I've like seen how easy it is to die. I mean, like, I know how easy it is to die, but now that I've like really seen how easy it is to die, I'm really psyched for this. Are these the scavengers I need? Yeah, young scavenger. That could be a rapper's name, right? I don't say that as a joke. I mean, there's a, you know, seriously, when I was younger, using the prefix young was pretty common for rappers, but it almost surprised me how much it stuck around. Like, people still use young frequently. I don't know frequently, but a fair amount of rappers use young as a prefix to their name. Nothing wrong with that. I'm surprised the trend stuck around for so long. There's a rapper I heard of recently who I've just started listening to their album, but I haven't actually gotten very far into it yet, so I don't really know if it's any good. He goes by, his real name is Artist, like Artist. His first name is Artist, but he goes by Boogie with the Hoodie, or a Boogie with the Hoodie. Boogie with the Hoodie, yeah, I think it's a name. I actually really like that. I forget. Boogie comes from some movie he'd seen as a kid, and he was given the nickname of some character named Boogie, so he's been called a Boogie. And then he wears hoodies a lot, so someone started calling him a Boogie with the Hoodie, or with the Hoodie, and he chose that as his rapper persona name, which I actually think is a really cool name. I like it. I'm a big fan of Boogie with the Hoodie in terms of the name. Like I said, I haven't listened to his album yet all the way. Just started it the other day, and I forgot why. I was listening to it, I was taking a shower, and I finished showering like quickly, so I only got like 2 songs in. Alright, a ding for us is convenient. The drop rate on these paws and stuff is pretty bad. Oh, nice. Are the ticks gonna kill this? Yeah. Don't see that often. There we go. We got our first paw. Man, that hunter's gonna lie dead forever now. I'm so sad about that. I wonder... I was considering if I find myself struggling hardcore to get through the Iron Man challenge, like I'm just constantly dying on a bunch of different tunes, I may go back and just play one of them and just see how few of deaths I can get. Like if I throw in the towel and say, okay, I'm never gonna get to 60 without dying, maybe I should just maybe I'll just see how few deaths I can manage to get to 60. I haven't committed to that yet, but if I go through, I don't know, like 5 or 6 tunes and they all die before like level 20, then I think I might go that way. Just a thought. Anyway. Can't believe my little guy died. I'm like mourning the loss of a character. It's like hardcore mode in Diablo, which I don't know. I've never actually played that for a few reasons, because I'm too much of a sissy and would never want to give up all my hard work in hardcore mode, but yeah, anyway. We need to find more wolves. There's like a kind of a lack of them compared to the bats. Scavengers, I guess they're not wolves, but similar. I didn't mean to cast it last one. I was like, oh, I don't need to cast it. I'll just whack them. That's okay. Oh yeah, I need to slay these skeletons too. I forgot about these guys. I saw them earlier. We kind of wandered away from them. Might drink after this. I can't decide if I... Let's whack him one more time. Let's hit him one more time, I should say. I can never tell my volumes are good. It always takes a while for me to adjust on a new series, because it seems like every time I do that, the volume leveling changes a lot. Oh, you scumbag. This guy's gonna... I just like felt this rogue's was like not gonna finish killing him. I was like, you're a jerk. There we go. Trust me, it's really easy to tag things as a mage. As a rogue, the only option to tag things really is throw a weapon, which works pretty well. It's something I never use much as a rogue, because I'm just a really bad rogue and never really thought about it when I first was playing rogue. But throwing weapons is probably your best way to tag a mob as a rogue. After that, there's really not a lot of options as a rogue. I guess if you have a ranged weapon, you can like try to shoot him down. I guess that doesn't make sense. It's kind of one or the other. Yeah, so as a rogue, you have fewer options. As a mage, you have Fire Blast, which is like instant travel, and I think has the same range as throw weapon. Might be a little bit shorter. But between Blink and Fire Blast, like, mages are one of the best tagging classes in the game, so I really can't complain too much about that rogue beating me to it. It happens. What am I looking for still? Kind of everything, I guess, to be honest. Like, I haven't completed any of my tasks over here. So, yeah, today's Saturday, which is a nice day out. It seems like it's going to be kind of decent weather. We're going for a bit of a drive. I mentioned last episode my wife and I are going to like a kind of a late Christmas party with some of her relatives, which we're looking forward to. what else? I got my bats. I just need scavengers and skeletons. There's a scavenger. So I'm looking forward to that. It's kind of a busy weekend. Then, oh, that guy just killed a rat. That's sad. It's kind of a busy weekend after this, because then we come back tonight. So it's like just probably a 3.5 hour round trip driving for this. We come back, and then we probably go to bed. Probably stay up for like an hour, maybe go to bed. Then after that, Sunday, we're gonna get up and do kind of our chores for the week, get through a little bit of cleaning in our home, get some groceries purchased, make some food for the week. And then Monday is New Year's Eve, and my wife is working all day, and I'm gonna work most of the day, but I might leave a little early. And then we have New Year's Day off, so it's kind of a weird set of days for us coming up. Oh, I wanted that wolf. Anyway, it's a little bit weird set of days coming up for us. So it's not like necessarily a bad 4 days, just like party today, prep food for the week Sunday, do some chores. Monday's pretty much normal work day. It's almost busier because it's a holiday, so like some people will be off work for my wife, like some of her coworkers will show up to kind of pick up the slack for them. And then New Year's Day we'll have off. I need some mana. Got another paw. Let's drink up. Okay, we need one more paw, which I see some over there, and some skeletons, which I don't see them right now. They're around here somewhere. Anyway, we'll get some skeletons. Gosh, my second mob of the day killed me. How embarrassing. Swoops, man, those are deadly. I think that's one thing. I almost considered just sticking with Tauren, because the more I get used to one area, maybe the better I'll get at it, right? Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, swoops, don't fight them unless you're at full health and they're, you know, not 2 levels above you. I'm sure there's something I'll run into here that I'll be like, oh, I should have thought about that. But cropped power, there's a corpse of someone. Someone died here. Sad. But yeah, so it definitely feels like I might learn more if I stick to one zone, but I kind of find that a little boring in a way, and I think I'm just going to keep rotating between. I hadn't really planned out. I honestly didn't expect to die. Like, I legitimately was like, I can do this. It's going to be slow, but I can do it. So I never had a contingency plan for like what happens when I die. And like, obviously, I'm done with that challenge and I roll a new tune. But nice, I just snatched that guy. I didn't really mean to be honest. Oh, I still get this one too. It's poor. I'm not really trying to steal these from this person. I just need them for my stuff. Anyway, so I didn't really have a contingency plan. Like, what happens if I start dying? And I think my plan is, first of all, obviously the challenge is done with that character. And what I think I'm going to do though is roll a different class or a different race or something each time, like just something to diversify it a bit, so it's not quite as boring rewatching it. We'll see, but I think it's a plan. Now, if I need one more skeleton. If I get through, let's say I fill up the character list with dead characters, I may, at that point, that might be when I give up. I haven't decided yet, but at some point I may give up on the challenge and just go to, pick whichever one I enjoy the most and go to get just 60 with as few deaths as possible challenge. I recognize that's not the same thing as an Iron Man, but it would be a personal challenge for me to keep track of how things go. Man. I'm still mourning. I'm in a state of grief right now is what I think's happening. Okay, let's turn in our quest. This will ding us.
What do you require?
We'll get a cloth bracer, which is great, and some boots, which is also great. Alright, follow-up quest. Bring Samuel Phipps' remains to Marla's grave. Okay, let's equip everything. We need a vendor, actually. What level am I 4? Okay, so I can actually skill up. Do I even have enough money to buy my skills? I really don't. Okay, I really want Frostbolt rank 2. So I want to find a vendor. Oh, Executor Aaron.
What now?
Kill 10 young... Okay, spiders. We're killing spiders, folks. We can do that. Easy enough. Let's vendor off. How would I not equip these yet? Much better. Okay. Now I've got enough to go train at least rank 2 Frostbolt. I think I'll be using another quest over there, cool. I think I'll be using rank 2 Frostbolt pretty heavily. And Conjure Water, I'll definitely be using that. Train. So how much Conjure Water do I get? Let me conjure one of these. I just want to see if it gives me more or less than what I currently have. So it's the exact same as what I currently have. Okay. That's kind of what I expected. Oh, right. I'm dumb. I was thinking that I already had Frostbolt. Duh. I had Fireball. That's nice. Okay, so Fireball does 18 to 20 versus, let's say, 16 to 24 damage. Cost less mana. So I think Frostbolt's going to be better overall. It's a shorter range, slows the enemy, deals about the same amount of damage per mana. At least I'm like approximating here. I think it's reasonable. So I think Frostbolt's the way to go. Search Death Knell in the vicinity for 6 pieces of scavenge. Yeah, I saw these earlier. These crates. Alright, now where's the remains? Alright, let's go. Well, I have a few things I need to do. Oh man. These are the things. I'm kind of tempted to level up before I fight off Samuel. Like, I'm a little scared. I'm worried that he'll spawn and wreck me. That person's also looking for the same crates and stuff. Maybe we'll go do some spiders for now? I don't know. Maybe I just go for Samuel. What's the worst that can happen? Equipment box, let's grab these. Will Samuel kill me? I'm trying to think this through. Is it possible that he could kill me? Yes. I'm trying to remember this quest. It's been a long time since I've done it. The ruined camp. But you know what? He might even just be available. He might just be up and roaming. Like over here. Samuel Phipps, level 5 undead. I think I can just kill him. He's only 1 level above me. Apparently this guy's gonna go for it. Carol Graves. Is Carol Graves relative to this story? Apparently it's a different. Oh, hey, someone's apparently power leveling someone. Interesting. Well, are there any scavenged goods over here? No. Why is level 6? I mean, I assume this person's helping out this person. Epic mount? Yes? No? Nah, lame. Well, the camp got ravaged. In the meantime, let's just hang and wait for our buddy to respawn. I mean, maybe I should just kill him all while waiting. Sure. Oh, not too bad. Frostbolt I like it. Oh, he's back. Dang it. Well. No grouping. Can't do it. I now recognize the follies in this, that if I can't group, it's going to be really difficult for me to actually complete some quests. Because I'm going to have to, like, wait for people. That's okay. Like I said, I think it's... Yeah, I should be able to do that quest solo. I'll come back. I think I could just hang out maybe and it'd be okay, but Carol Graves, level 2 undead. That's a Lobby. And Daniel Elfman. Cute. Daniel Elfman, that's the play on that one, right? I really don't know if we need, if there's any, even a quest for Carol Graves. Like, I have no idea. Oh, hey, what do we get? Gloves? Upgrade? Nope. 2 armor downgrade, we don't want that. The respawn's pretty fast on these. So, Stephen Bartek. I never really realized how many named skeletons and stuff are over here. That's interesting. A level 21 mage. I'm not gonna duel level 21. Let's say you die. Like, I'm gonna duel that guy. This guy's a scumbag. Seriously, I'm just gonna get like beaten down to like 1 health, and then he's gonna insta-kill me. Or not he, but then like a mob's gonna run up and whack me or something stupid. I'm just tab clicking for this mob. That's hopefully will spawn soon. And I'm gonna try and tag it before our mage friend over here does. Yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna be such a bully while I'm doing this, because like if I tag the mob first, which I don't even know if I will, but let's say I do. They're gonna, like, the person's gonna invite me to group and want me to share it with them. I'm gonna be like, nah, that's okay. Alright, come on, mob. It seems like these two spawn quite a bit faster than the other one. Maybe any second now. Maybe. I'm backing up a little bit to give a little more distance. I think it'll spawn in range still. Okay. Well, technically did it with a little bit of help, but I think I'd have been fine on that one. Good. Okay. Oh, I gotta bury the remains? Where the heck do those get buried? In the first row of our graveyard. Okay. I was like, oh, quest complete. And like, no, not really. One more key step to this quest. Now, otherwise, I think I can go get some spiders to kill. And I need to get more scavenged goods, which those are easy to get. Like, I can just run around the town and grab them. So I think we'll focus on the spiders for now. I love the rain. Look at the Zeppelin in the background, a little bit of rain. Beautiful. Taking some screenshots, and I think, where am I going? Oh, yeah, this way. The spider cave's kind of in the northwest up here. Let's rebuff our armor. It's gonna drop off soon. Maybe my mana can regen on the way over there if I do it this way. And arcane intellect is what, 2 intellect? Yeah, it's like 30 bonus. It's like 10% increase to my like a 10% increase to my mana. It's not nothing. Alright, well those guys get smoked pretty easy, that's good. Bug eye, how's my bag space? Not too bad. I'm kind of mixing up by throwing in 1 fireball, because I think... I don't know, maybe it's not really worth it. I kind of like throwing in a single fireball in there. This is a young knight. So I need young nightwebs and nightweb spiders. Nightwebs are like larger spiders, apparently. Now, where are they at? I'm gonna have to cast to kill this guy. Are they only inside? Well, these are neutral mobs, so I'm not really freaking out about going in here. As mentioning earlier, oh wait, these guys aren't neutral? Are they neutral? I think this is gonna be scary. Level 4s, okay. There's a lot of other people in here, so I'm probably okay. The question I have is, there's a lot of other people in here, wow. I just want to know if these are aggressive or not. They look like they could be. I bet there's a rare spawn in that cave. Maybe not. I don't know if there are any rare spawns in like these very, very, very early. Like in Death Knell, I don't know if Death Knell has rare spawns at all. But that seems like the spot it would be if there is one. So I'm kind of still just creeping along here. Okay, they are aggressive. That's good to know. They're apparently highly farmed. This quest's never going to be completed, is it? Like, there's so many people in there. I really need to group up for that, I think. That's like it's a whole other problem. There we go. Got one. Level 3. That's a level 5 for a second. I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is how I die. I just wonder if these guys poison at all, or do venoms or anything. I sure hope not. I need 8 of these guys? Gross. Resist. Ah. Might be a respawn around the corner here. Yeah, these are going to spawn in a second. But now I can drink freely at least, because I've got I can summon my own water. So I don't have to worry about really ever running out of water. That's like, that's a first, like, important key step. Oh, they do get poisoned. 1 nature damage every 3 seconds. Okay, good to know. Nothing spawning there. Wait. Almost missed that one. It's like the other ones were spawning. This has got to spawn soon. Man, that pushback on our spellcast is so gross. Hate it. 10 seconds of damage, okay. 10 seconds, 1 damage every 3 seconds. Not that bad. Is there going to be another one over here? I feel like there might be. I've read somewhere that sitting speeds up health and mana regen. I'd never known that. I know drinking does, obviously, right? Eating or drinking does. But I've been told that just the act of sitting slightly increases health and mana regen. If that's something I ever knew playing vanilla, it's something I've forgotten about, because I had no recollection of that. Let's take another look around there. Where does this go? Interesting. It circles around. That's cool. Oh my goodness. I don't need the Nightweb Matriarch. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not a rare spawn, but just like the main one that they'll send you back there to kill at some point. That's cool. Alright, what level am I? 4? Okay. We should manage to hit 5 today, but at the rate we're going with these quests, I don't know. Is there one around the corner here? Yes, good. I didn't mean to aggro it before I hit it. It's kind of scary. I have no escape or heal mechanism, so I have no way to get away from these guys besides just running and praying. I was like, I need a little bit of distance on this guy so I can hit him before he hits me. So as soon as I saw like a spawn, I was like, I gotta back up. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's get out of here before anything else spawns on me. And let's go kill some babies. Baby spiders, to clarify. How much mana is Frost Bolt? I should learn that. 25 mana, okay. That's good to know. That's an easy number. Those are leather boots, right? Yeah. 25 mana is a nice, easy number to keep in mind for spellcasting. It's like, you know, it goes into 100 really easily. So it's really easy. I'm like, oh, I have 150 mana, then I have 6 casts. If I have 100-ish mana, then I have about 4 casts, right? So pretty easy to monitor that. Alright. So we need 5 more youngs and 3 more of the daddy spiders or mommy spiders. We need a plant Samuel's remains. We need 4 more scavenged goods. By the time we finish these quests, we'll probably call it a day today. Oh boy, okay. Oh, so it's 2019 almost, and do I have a New Year's resolutions? I don't. I'm not really a big believer in resolutions, New Year's resolutions. Statistically, you're unlikely to follow through with them anyway, so I've never really made them for myself. I, however, I do believe in like generally saying, okay, I'm going to set out to improve my health or my wealth or my life in general or my happiness. I do think you can make, you know, solid efforts to do that, but I think centering them around a date and saying, oh, by this time next year I will, you know, no longer be overweight, or I will finish my art project I've put off for 3 years. I just don't know if that really works. I haven't really seen evidence that it does. I'm taking this one for my own. I was actually trying to help out Haley Bang. I don't want Haley to die. You know how I am. Kind, generous person. Again, helping. If Haley dies, then do I get this mob? Yeah. Run away, Haley. GG. GG scrub. Sad. Does she make it? Does it? Oh, the poison's gonna get her. Rip. Amazing. Alright, well, there's one at the door that I can take out. Nope, sorry, bro. Can't do it. Too cool for you. Yeah, that's what I'm scared about in this cave, since they're aggressive, and if respawns start popping up, you just get kind of stuck. Oh, inventory is full. Okay, what do I want to dump? Chipped claw, conjured water. Alright, are these respawns up? No, okay. I have a feeling they might be, though, soon. If this front entrance one just respawned, it makes me think that something else will respawn around here soon, so maybe not. I know we just cleared this little hallway right here. Probably okay. Anyway, so no New Year's resolutions for me. I am wanting to get back to the gym. I used to be really active in the gym. I started going to the gym as an undergrad freshman year, and I would go to the gym as much as like 6 times a week. And I was like, I wouldn't say I was ripped, but I was in good shape. I was healthy. In the last few years, it slowly dwindled from like 6 days a week to 5 days a week to 4 to 3 to 2. And this last year, really, it's been like twice a month, maybe, if I'm lucky. So it's not been good. I've been not going to the gym as much as I'd like, and I don't really care about being physically aesthetic, you know, as much as I want to just be healthy. I want to live a long life and be, you know, capable of doing things I want to do during that life. And I think going to the gym every once in a while is going to be a way to do it. We've done all the nightweb spiders we need. I can't even get out of here. Oh my god. I have to hearth. I don't think I can take on 2 of these at once. Not without really risking my life. Please let nothing respawn in here. We've killed all the ones we need, so I'm getting out of here. That works for me. I should have set my hearth to... Is it really down here? It returns you to Tearsfall Glades. Interesting. Anyway, I saw those 2 respawn. I was like, I don't know if I can actually do that. I don't know if I can successfully kill those 2 guys and get out of there safely. So let's go back to the town. It's not that far away, obviously. And bury his remains in the graveyard, grab 4 more goods, and then I'll go wander off and kill 2 of the spiders, the baby spiders. Anyway, so I just don't feel like I'm at the gym as much as I'd like. I like to go and just do like compound lifts. I've talked about this before, deadlift, squats, military press, bench press. If I stick to those, I'm happy. And here's our grave. We can bury the remains. And then every now and then I'll do a little bit of cardio. Maybe like run a few miles on a treadmill or do a stationary bike or even a rowing machine. I enjoy like all those things. But it's really important to me just to get to like have some physical activity. I do walk a couple miles a day just to and from work, which is good. But I don't really I've never considered walking like good exercise. I mean, studies would disagree with me. Studies would say that if you walk a couple miles a day or you walk a certain amount as opposed to not walking, you're going to be much healthier. I just don't think it does not feel as good to me as going to the gym and doing squats. Like, it just doesn't. But they're both good for your health. So if you don't do any exercise and you go out and just walk like a mile a day or gradually work up to a mile, you're going to be in much better shape than if you're sitting all day. So I advise you to if you're very sedentary, to maybe consult with a physician about what's right for you, of course. I don't want to give health advice without saying that you should really know your current status of health and make sure everything's okay. But man, just getting a little bit of walking in can be really good for you. What's his name? There's a YouTuber that I don't particularly like, but I do think his health journey is interesting. His name is Boogie, was like 2988 or something. You know, I mean, he plays the Francis character. I enjoyed the Francis character years ago. A couple times I thought it was kind of humorous, but not that it got old, but I don't know. I only laughed at it the first few times I saw it. After that, it was kind of, maybe not my thing. And I have nothing really, I don't really know Boogie that much. I just don't really watch him. So when I say I don't really like him, I really mean to say I beat this person to it. So this is my box. I don't mean to say I have a problem with him because I don't really know him. I just don't watch his channel besides a few things I've seen of Francis. But I have seen a couple things of him doing like walking to lose weight. I think he also did like gastric bypass surgery, I think it's what he did. I don't remember. Or a lap band. I forget which one he did. But the walking's been good for him from my understanding. I don't know, I really know his current status, but a few months ago I saw that it was supposed to be pretty good for him. But there's lots of like real scientific studies. Ooh, we get some new gear. What do we want? A cape or a waist? More armor on the waist, we'll take it. Dang it. Inventory's full. 1 sec.
This had better be good.
Let's take the chest piece here. Wait, duh, I'm so stupid. Inventory's still full.
I am forsaken.
There we go. Made a little bit of space. I'll just sell the rest in a moment.
I am forsaken.
Bring 12 scarlet armbands this guy. Okay. So, anyway, I do walk is what I'm trying to say, but it does not feel as good to me as going to the gym and weightlifting and doing a little bit of like more focused cardio there. Let's gear up before I forget. Yeah, 7 armor upgrade, nice. And we dinged, which is great. Level 5 again.
I haven't got all day.
Cool. Alright. What else do we need to do? I want to finish vendoring off stuff. I want to set my Hearthstone, that's what I want to do.
Quick about your business.
Leather gloves. Cloth armor 4, yeah, vendor. The sticky icker. Almost like the sticky icky. Almost. Alright, let's reset the Hearthstone in here. This is an inn, right? Is that really not an inn? Is there not an inn in Death Note? I mean, is the inn where I hearthed to? Where are the Scarlet Crusaders? It's actually kind of blowing my mind. There's not... The only inn is that place. Is that really true? I swear there's an inn here. Well, I don't know. Now I'm not so sure. Whatever. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Let's go find the Scarlet Camp, which I think is over here to the east. Southeast. Okay. It's to the east somewhere. And we just need to kill 12 Scarlets. Well, we need to collect 12 armbands, hopefully. Why is there an orc here? I guess an orc wanted to level in the undead starting zone. It's kind of funny. You don't see that very often. Usually it's not worth the effort. Oh yeah, we got a fort buff a while ago. That was nice, that priest. Oh, crud. I was hoping that last frostbolt would kill him. What the... 2 resists? Jeez. Scumbag Scarlet. And he didn't even drop me a band. Ultra scumbag. I don't know if I'll finish this quest today. Getting close to my 1 hour mark, and I may wrap up. It depends on the drop rate. Make my cake. That is a name that is against Blizzard's naming policy, I think. I mean, Super Mage might be against Blizzard's naming policy. I just jumped on accident. I have a mechanical keyboard I got about a little over a year ago. I think I bought it for myself as a birthday present in last year I bought it for myself as a birthday present. I really love it. It's a Corsair MX Silent, so it's actually a very relatively quiet mechanical keyboard. I didn't really want one that made a lot of obnoxious clicking. My god, this Warlock is a beast. All I want is to pull one mob. Actually, it's actually quieter. This mechanical keyboard is quieter than my old membrane keyboard, which is kind of cool. How much damage does this guy do? Like, do I need to worry about this killing me? No, I'm okay. She actually does do a lot of damage, but I think we out DPS her. It's like a glass cannon fight here. Scarlet armband. Scarlet armband and some food. I'll eat that food. I was gonna heal up a little bit. That Warlock is a beast, man. I wish I was... Maybe I should have been a Warlock. Warlocks do have a lot of recovery tools. Oh well. Too late. We're committing. We will be the first ever, for me, Iron Man character as a mage. You heard it here first. I can't believe that hunter died. What a bummer. This does actually feel like faster leveling here. I don't know if it really is faster, but it feels faster. Right? I mean, this does seem like we're moving faster. I should do my slash plate on my hunter and see how long it took to die. It'd be kind of fun. I'm gonna take a note here. Like, how far could I get without dying? Who's whispering me? More junk. Like all these people, they're apparently waiting for Mevin. I was like, they're waiting for something. I don't know what. But now I do. Now I do. Alright, let's get this guy. We're halfway through our armbands, which is nice. Yeah, so, back to my resolution thing. If I were to have a resolution, it would be to get to the gym, which is like a super standard. Like, everyone has that resolution. Uh-oh. We're gonna save Glove Butter's life. Oh, never mind. I thought he was like an AFK character. Obviously not. But I'm not gonna make a resolution. I actually have a lot going on in January, like an incredible amount of stuff, mostly with work, but some personal things too, that are gonna more or less make it that I have other things I'm gonna prioritize over going to the gym for good reason. Honestly, it's long-term things that pushing off going to the gym a lot is gonna be worth it. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know. That'd be my resolution if I were to make one, but I'm not going to make one. I just don't think they ever work. I've never tried them myself, actually, to be honest. But now, my wife and I, we don't really have a New Year's Eve. I like this imp helping me out here. Thank you. We don't really have a New Year's Eve tradition or anything we really do too much. What I like to do, I guess it's what my family raised me on. Kind of weird. Maybe I mentioned this already. I think I've talked about this recently. We just get a bunch of frozen food from like the freezer section at the grocery store, like maybe like 3 or 4 different things. Depends on how many people are there. And just like start heating them up at like 7 o'clock and then keep them going through like 11 p.m. and midnight, and then just snack on like finger food for all night. Like bagel bites. Those are big ones for me. I like bagel bites more than Totino's pizza rolls, but my family, like my sister and brother, they like Totino's more. I never liked Totino's pizza rolls. I don't dislike them. I never liked them enough to really choose them over something like bagel bites. But yeah, I might get like some of those frozen pretzels, like super pretzels, I think is the brand. Those are good. Maybe some chips and guac. Anyway, basically get some snack foods, have some champagne or sparkling grape juice or whatever. I really like sparkling grape juice. It's like a guilty pleasure. And you're good to go. It's just like, and you hang out, you just chat with people, you maybe watch some TV. Like, it's a really low pressure New Year's Eve. My parents always did that because they didn't want to leave us home alone on New Year's Eve. And so we have a huge age range. My brother is 6 years older than me, and my sister is 5 years younger than me. So having like an 11-year span of age, it's another orc here. That's weird. An 11-year range means that like my parents had a young kid at home pretty much for like 15 years. Like from my brother, from he was born to let's say 7 years old as a young kid, and then 11 years later my sister was born, and then there was another 7 years past that before she was, maybe not like a young kid anymore, like 7 or 8 years old. So my parents had like an 18-year span where there was always a young kid at home. We're gonna try this quest. We can't really use any of these, so I'm just gonna grab a two-hander and sell it. Kill Mevin. Oh, hey, that's the guy we need. Mr. Mevin. Is this an inn? Still not in. Seems like it should be. Okay. Well, we're gonna actually call it a day here. I'm gonna just run back to Death now, or like to the crypt. I forget what the crypt is called, because that'll actually be rested XP down there. And let's stab this rat, and or whack him, bonk him. Or if you're a Hearthstone player, we're gonna gonk him. Anyway, so gonked the rat, and I'm gonna come back down here and get some rested XP. We're gonna call it a day. So, welcome to attempt number 2 of the Vanilla WoW Iron Man. It's a Super Mage, level 5.5. That's great. I think it's rested XP down here. Am I wrong? Is there just no rested XP? Or am I like... I could have sworn there was. Huh. It must be back in the town and missed it. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to stay here. So it's too late now. Anyway, so we failed our first attempt, which is disappointing. But not surprising, to be honest. So... Anyway, I had a lot of fun though. I'm having a lot of fun. This guy's already at 5.5, which is nice. So I think we're making good pace. I really think we're going faster than the hunter. It feels like this area is really stacked with mobs. And to be fair, by level 5, I left the original like Red Cloud Mesa area and was out like in the larger world. But here, as an undead, I've stayed in the immediate starting zone, and I probably won't leave until I'm level 6. By the time we kill that Scarlet guy. Turn it in. I bet we're almost level 6 at least, so maybe a little better sticking around a little bit longer. Maybe that was my mistake as the hunter. Anyway, that's all for today, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.